It's a bank holiday Monday morning on Channel 5 and My 5. Good morning. What about tonight? Forensics rushing to a gruesome murder scene at the rubbish dump. That's new at 9. Right now, let's kick off a new week of conversation.
Yeah! That's a lovely holiday!
Hello, today is Labour betraying pensioners by cutting the winter fuel payment. And what do you think about this? I've got my little summer holiday beard. Should it stay? Should it go? You decide. It's me, Jeremy Lyons. Morning, welcome to the show. It's Monday the 26th of August. Oh, back from holes. Feels good though. Today
We miss you, Divine!
I'm joined by lawyer Paula Roan Adrienne and broadcaster Mike Parry. Welcome both. So this is what's on the show. First up is Labour betraying pensioners by axing that winter fuel payment. The Tories have accused the government of conning the public. They say Labour has no democratic right to cut the allowance because it wasn't in their manifesto. Are you a pensioner? Do you feel betrayed? We're taking your calls. 0207 862 2222. Then, should social media users who stirred up trouble during the riots be jailed? A bishop says it's foolish to send them to prison if they just did keyboard things. Do you agree? And also, what do you think about a beard? I grew it on holiday, and yeah, we'll put it to a vote. Should I shave it off? Or should I keep it till Christmas? Then it's the papers and everything else, including the 102-year-old woman who's become Britain's oldest skydiver. Look at that. Look at that. A bloke attached himself to her on the way down. Her name is Manette Bailey. She says she has absolutely no fear. We'll hear more about that. At 11:30, the brilliant Storm is here talking pet parties. She'll be holding one in the studio with chihuahuas. And she'll ask if they're really worth the money. They're super popular among young dog owners. And let me show you how to get in touch. Oh, bit of a twist today, right? We thought we'd start a little art quiz with our terms and conditions. So, do you know, nobody shouted out, who painted this? Okay, I'll give you the answer in just a second. Let me just get through all the rubric first. So 0207 862 2222 is the phone number. As you know, landlines 16p a minute. Mobiles maybe dearer. And we've got a few phone boxes cropping up there. Then we have social media. And we have X, formerly Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, Facebook, and of course our YouTube channel. And you're thinking, who was the painting by? It was Vincent van Gogh and Starry Night. So, there we go, Van Gogh. Some of them may be harder. He's very recognisable, isn't he?
Mm.
Beautiful stroke.
Do you know how many paintings he sold in his life?
One.
One!
No, was it one?
One!
And about 700 have been sold since then.
Oh, and the most valuable in the world.
Yep.
So, let's just talk about the beard thing. Because a lot of us grow beards on holiday. You obviously do that, Mike. You got one anyway.
Yes. Well, funny enough, I did the opposite because I was in St Lucia and I'd had a beard for about 25 years and I thought I'll do the opposite. Now, in those days, I had a big, full, bushy, auburn-coloured beard, you know, and I shaved it off and it was very awkward because my skin was so, the sun got to it and I had to regrow it back again as soon as I possibly can.
Because your skin hasn't really had any sun.
Exactly, I hadn't had any protection for all those years, you know. So
you do need to still clip and shave even if you have a beard.
Oh, every day.
Every day?
You know, I've got a highly sophisticated, you know, trimming machine, you know what I mean?
A lawnmower.
Sorry?
What do you think?
For me, this time of year is beard bonanza time. I love it. Where lots of men have been away on holiday, like yourself, they come back and they've grown this magnificent beard that screams man who's been on holiday. It's all very, very kind of caveman-like. I love it. Love it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so obviously I bumped into my brilliant colleague earlier. Early mornings, I'd forgotten how tough this all is.
Yeah, not particularly pleasant. I mean, I still have to put my face on, and presumably you have to
Yes,
do
yeah.
this.
Well, I mean, this is ridiculous, all this clobber, you know.
And what about this bit?
All good.
This and this? The face fuzz?
Thank you for noticing. I just thought maybe it looked a bit...
So we're keeping it, are
I
we?
wondered. What do you think? What's your view of it, seriously?
Yeah.
Does it look dishevelled?
I think you do you, Jeremy, and if that's what you want to do.
She doesn't like it. That was my way. I don't think storm-proof. So I've got, there we are. That's me now today, and that's me with the beard off. Just the little flare of light off the chin. Looks quite, yeah, Roman emperor. Go on, Paula, you go first. You go beard, right?
I'll go beard every single time.
Okay.
That whole kind of rugged, masculine look.
And you're
definitely
saying
for
keep it till Christmas.
Keep it till Christmas. Obviously, it's got to be well maintained. You've got to be well groomed. It can't be kind of growing off in all different angles.
No.
Not appropriate. But yeah, keep it.
Mike.
Sorry, Jeremy, it's got to go. It doesn't suit you, and what's more, you can't start growing your beard as Silver Fox. You've got to have a dark growth to make a beard look like it belongs on your face.
Yeah, it is coming out grey, I must say. I mean, I don't know, I've not done any sort of manicuring there. I could get onto that, might sway Mike if I did a little bit of sort of gardening there. So, you tell us, because they're having fun, because it's Bank Holiday Monday, 0207 862 2222. Later on we'll talk a bit more about whether to shave the beard off or not. It's currently 1-1. I'll follow the poll. And if you say you want it on until December, that's a big... I'll talk to my wife. Yeah, I think that's the answer. So, I tweeted this yesterday. I was on a train coming back from Scotland, and they had the most amazing announcement. Let's just see this. The announcement, I said, at last, Coach G is a quiet carriage. We've had reports of a person playing music. If this does not stop, transport police will board the train. And then I put, that's my tweet, and I put a picture of the Sweeney. What about that?
Round of applause.
Do you think so?
Oh, absolutely. We seem to, as a society, have just lost basic courtesy for one another. And for me, this is an opportunity for us to see that actually those basic standards are going to be upheld and enforced.
So quiet carriage is a quiet carriage.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but some people just don't understand it.
Well, I take it personally, and I agree with Paula, and I approach people and say, excuse me, even if it's not a quiet carriage, I don't want to hear somebody behind me having a conversation with somebody at their office on speakerphone.
Yeah.
What right
What's
have you...
that?
Yeah, what right have you got to share an open conversation which booms all over the carriage with everybody else who's just trying to enjoy the journey?
But well, hang on. If it's not a quiet carriage, people say that they do believe they've got it right. And the classic is the mum or dad who wants to keep their child quiet and gives them a phone where they play Candy Crush or whatever
That's right,
with the volume up.
Yeah, and it's that kind of incessant repetition isn't it, of the music, the electronic.
Well, what do you have? Could you have a carriage that is just for antisocial people, and you put them all in together?
Well, as Paula says, what about the mutual respect for each other? If I know I've got to make a call or one's coming in, I go out into the corridor between the carriages, because then I don't feel self-conscious. I can't believe people sit there as though it's their own private carriage, talking away and everybody's listening. It's
all right, well, what about this, right? I'm on a quiet carriage, I'm pulling into a station, and there's a taxi driver meeting me, and he's calling. We know that's urgent, because if I don't pick up the call, he's going to drive off.
Yeah.
I think, okay, quiet carriage, conflicted, pick up the call, say, hello, I can't talk to you loudly, because I'm in a quiet carriage. Before I even get to the word quiet, the guy opposite, you can't be on the phone in here. I say,
But would you not?
sorry mate, this is urgent.
Would you not get up from your seat?
Well, I think there's something blocked off. I was blocked off.
Yeah, I think that's acceptable, because there are
I
exceptions to every rule, and
There
I
are.
do it sometimes. If I know a car's meeting me, I get a text from the driver saying I'm going to be 5 minutes late.
Yeah.
Now then I have to phone him to
Very
say,
quiet.
don't worry, the train's going to be 10 minutes late. You know, so you have to do that. But that's of necessity, not because they're too idle to adjust their lifestyle to help everybody else out.
Everybody, as I say, the train didn't stop, but I would have thought, I will take a half-hour delay on this train if it means we stop it, we get a chopper out, they get the police on board, and they go through the carriage and they want to look at everyone's phones to see who's been playing music. I'm happy to be delayed for that. Leaves on the line, no. After the break, we're asking, is the government betraying pensioners by cutting the winter fuel payment? Laughing at previous story. Shadow Home Secretary James Cleverly says it's a betrayal of pensioners. We'd love to hear from you on this. Are you a pensioner? Do you feel betrayed? Give us a call. 0207 862 2222 is the number. Which male animal is called a cob? It's a good question. Would it be a swan? Could it be a male pigeon or the old male parrot? Answer coming.